You are about to enter the wonderful world of Kalen Allen, TV personality, internet sensation, and someone who can make you laugh just by being his true, authentic self, even when he has big shoes to fill.
Here he is now, Ellen's guest host, Kalen Allen.
Okay, so we are so happy to welcome Kalen Allen to the Fix Level Morning News. Kalen Allen!
Hello. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my God, that was my Oprah voice, because I figured you're used to big deals right now, and they told you, oh, you're gonna go see OG. You're like, who? So I figured if I pretend to be Oprah, you're not gonna know. So I was like, Kalen Allen. Did that work?
Oh my gosh, I love that. You know what's so funny is that that's exactly how she said it to me when I met her.
How did I know? See, now you feel like you're, at home.
I feel welcome. Welcome.
Just squint and you think it's Oprah. You wouldn't know who it is that you're gonna see. By the way, happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. What a wonderful time to be alive, darling.
You're telling me. And we get to celebrate it with you tomorrow, right? On Facebook?
Yes. So tomorrow, Facebook at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going live on Facebook for my very first OM Kalen Live, which is being powered by AT&T. We have some very special guests coming in. It's just going to be a world full of fun. And I personally think that I do best live, so I'm excited.
Oh, we are counting down. We are counting down for this celebration because your life is a celebration. I'm telling you, I was telling you earlier during the break that there are countless YouTube pages out there. There are millions and gazillions of people all over the world doing what you do. But like Kaidi Tong told me one time, a star is always going to shine. And that is what you're doing, Kalen. And look at you filling in for Ellen, doing an amazing job. And it only started just by her seeing your videos, and here we are.
Correct. I think for me, from the jump, from the moment it happened, what was important for me was growth. I didn't get so stuck in who I was at that time, but instead I focused my mind and my vision on who I wanted to be. And I worked towards that every single day. I am always working to become better than who I was the day before. I think that's what it all boils down to. It takes a lot for you to become who you're supposed to be. And you have to be willing to sacrifice who you are in order to get there.
Oh, and we were mentioning that we talked about Ellen announcing that her next season will be her last, but we know you're still working with her even on the digital side, and we never know. Maybe you're keeping secrets from us. Maybe they've already approached you. It's going to be cheaper for them to just change the EL to KA.
It probably would be cheaper, but what I can say is that there are definitely a lot of things that are in the works. And I can't tell you specifically what it is, but I can tell you that you will more so start to regularly see me on your TV screen.
Oh my God, I am loving that. And by the way, here's the thing. You remember how you used you did the cooking thing with the popcorn salad? Ben made it for us here. We tried it.
Okay.
It wasn't
now,
that bad.
Did you like it? Oh no, ma'am.
No, I liked it because it was still crunchy and crispy. You didn't like it?
Oh no, it was terrible. It was absolutely atrocious.
I wouldn't make it, but it wasn't that bad.
Where are you from? Because she said it was a Midwestern salad.
No, I'm African.
I'm from Kansas.
I'm African. I was born and raised in Nigeria, so I just like the crunch. That's not an African dish, just so you know. But I just like the popcorn didn't get soggy. But we kicked off Memorial Day with Cookout, so that's why food is your thing. You find this crazy videos, but you're successful and you've made it when you're able to, like you say, build tables and give it out to people. Because I saw you say, I think it was on Distractify that you were telling them that your goal is to build the tables and then give it to those who don't have, the access or the platform that you have. And I think congratulations are also in order because you're part of the Logo 30 this year.
Yes, I am. And I think that goes directly into what you're talking about. For me, especially as a black queer man, there weren't a lot of people that I was able to look up to growing up. And so I think for me, especially within the digital creator space, is that everything that I do is for the purpose of representation and visibility. And I just want to be able to create the platform to bring so many other dreamers along with me and to give them the platform just like what was allotted to me.
Just so you know, I'm a dreamer too. So if you're taking along, I'm tagging along.
Come on.
I dream a lot all the time. It feels like I'm daydreaming right now. Since you're looking for dreamers, I'm a dreamer. By the way, here's what we have in common. I tell people to call me OGonce, half OG, half Beyonce. And then I saw that when you interviewed, you did Ellen, you interviewed Kelly Rowland, and you also interviewed Michelle for her book, Checking In, right? So you have met my entire dream practically. Kalen.
No, all I need now is Beyonce. That's my last one.
Kalen.
And we are destiny fulfilled.
Well, this destiny will be fulfilled. And by the way, we cannot wait to see some more from you because you're acting now. And I saw that you bought your mom a Tesla. I hope my mom is not watching this, looking at me saying, where's my Tesla at? You know what I mean? So we are so happy for you. And the rest of the team want to meet you because they were agreeing with me or with you that, you know, that the popcorn salad was not good.
The popcorn salad was atrocious. I agree with you. It was
no, it was terrible. It was terrible. I didn't even eat any.
Okay, but what do you like to eat, Kalen?
How can we get into your closet? Because
I know.
your fashion is on fire.
Did you see his waistline?
You know, listen, well, you know, okay, so, you know, I went to school in Philadelphia. So I love to come to New York all the time. But when it comes to fashion, baby, you will always catch me in Soho getting all the latest trends. I love to look good. You know, I feel like if I look good, then I feel good, then I can perform good.
You got the walk, too.
Yes. For real, that's a strut.
That's a I look good walk.
Your waistline is so tiny that we can't. Muchacha said, oh my God, the blue suit you wore on Ellen?
Yes.
Well, she was like, look, I can't even steal it. How am I going to fit into that?
Where do we get that?
Let me hold that suit.
The waist is non-existent, darling.
It's not there.
I was like, I can just use it as a head wrap. That's it.
Do you play the cello behind you?
Yeah,
Do you play the upright bass?
Those instruments.
So, yeah, that's a cello. So I used to play in elementary, middle school, and then at the beginning of the pandemic, you know, when I didn't have nothing to do, I was like, I'm going to buy this cello, and I'm going to start playing it. Chad, I only touched it once.
It looks cool, though. I like the way it looks. I love it.
You know what I play? The only instrument I play is this bell.
This bell.
She plays the bell. She
Hey,
rings
man,
that bell.
play the bell. Play the
All
bell.
right.
They won't know the difference.
Kalen, such a pleasure to meet you. I'm going to pretend I'm Oprah again. Kalen Allen, thank you for joining us. And please come back anytime. We'll see you tomorrow on Facebook, right?
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kalen